Okay, I want to just show you what the inside of this Diamond Star DA40 aircraft looks like. So this is what the inside of the cockpit looks like. So this is the yoke here. It's just a center stick, and it controls our pitch and roll. And then down here we've got rudder pedals that control the yaw on the rudder. And then we have a primary flight display. And you can see we're just going to cruise along here at 11,000 feet. And we're maintaining over here on the multifunctional display, we've got engine information. So I've got some cruise power settings in here. I control the RPM here with this top lever that's blue. You control the exhaust gas temperature over here with the mixture that's red. And you control the manifold pressure right here, this throttle knob. And then you got two fuel tanks. So you got one in the left wing and you have one in the right wing. And you control that with this fuel selector right here. And also on our multifunctional display, we have our flight plan here. And so it shows us on a moving map display. And then it also shows us, our entire flight plan here. And if I wanted to go ahead and program in the approach, I just select the approach. I pick the approach that we're going to do, and I pick, what our initial approach fix is going to be. And I set the minimum decision altitude, which in this case is going to be about 620. Just turn this knob here, just like that. Press enter and we just load it up. And then you can see here, we've loaded our instrument approach. But right now we're just on the cruise route. So over here, I've got another center stick for controlling the yaw and roll. For my co-pilot, co-pilot also has rudder pedals. And so over here you got a bunch of fuses, you got air vents, and then you have some backup instruments. You have an altimeter that backs up. You have another attitude indicator that shows the same thing as this attitude indicator on the primary flight display. And then you have a second airspeed indicator that backs up this digital airspeed indicator. And the radios you basically control with this comm knob. And then you control the autopilot over here with these right here. So overall, pretty easy to fly airplane once you get used to it, with the throttle, propeller, and mixture right there, and the multifunctional display and the primary flight display. And then the other thing that I like to have is I like to have a complete navigational backup. And so that's what I have here. This is a nice Garmin GDL52, which provides XM and satellite weather and traffic. And it gives me complete backup for navigation. So I could have an electrical failure where I lost all of this screen here, and I would still have a backup navigation on this iPad. So the iPad is kind of the electronic flight bag, and it has all the instrument approaches in it. And you can see where you are in kind of a moving map display. So I'm going to just show you what the instrument approach looks like. And you can see what approach you're doing. You can put it on the map so that when you fly over the approach, it's there. And you can have two instrument approaches. You can have two copies, so it kind of shows you where you're going to be at all times. So that is the Diamond DA40. I just kind of got a bunch of screens in front of me. So this is called the glass cockpit because you have these big screens that are LCD screens, the multifunctional display over here in front of the co-pilot, and the primary flight display in front of the pilot. And then I have an iPad here that basically backs up all of the navigation. The backup for communication, if I did lose electrical failure, is this guy, which plugs into the headset if you did need it. So you always kind of want to have a redundancy and a backup of everything. So thanks for flying with me. I just wanted to show you the inside of the plane. It's a 4-seater plane. I just got my luggage back there, and I got my backpack in the co-pilot seat, and then I'm sitting in the left seat. And you can see this is what it looks like out the window. Got our left wing here, and it's a very quiet, comfortable cruise here at 11,000 feet.